Shay, and I'm 37.
How you doing, Shay?
I'm doing amazing.
Shay, what do you do?
So I work for the county, and I have my own.
Forever girl.
Well, what does she do for the county? Is she like part of the bake sales and stuff like that? Like, does she like food testing? What does she do? I test the water supplies? Like what?
That's my girl, bro.
Own hair
Oh, yeah?
business, and
You liking
do
that?
other little small businesses.
Abby, you want a piece of
And
that?
why did you end up popping your balloon?
So originally I was feeling it. I like I don't want to say a bad boy, but I like somebody that's outspoken. But the question of, I feel like you're challenging the women. Oh, how many baby daddies you got? And then, it just, does that matter? You say future, so that's they past. It's not they future. How many kids do you have?
I have one daughter. She's 19.
Do you want more?
I do.
My balloon still pop because I don't want any more.
Okay.
You don't want any more?
Not at all. I have.
You can't have any more. You
No, I'm
choose
choosing
not
I
to
choose
have
not to have
any
any
more.
more. I have a
Okay.
almost 14-year-old, and
Okay, yeah. Well, the reason for me asking their past about the baby daddies, because it lets me know where they're going in their future. If you didn't want to have a baby daddy for the second time, then that lets me know that you was uncareful of what you're dealing with.
do you necessarily
Okay.
believe that somebody's past is their past that don't determine their future? Because I mean, I can look at you and say like you made people make mistakes. And it could happen. I feel like once or twice, okay, some things become a choice, but
No.
your past doesn't determine
When it
it.
come to once is a mistake. Twice, that's on you.
Okay, so then say like you get into a relationship with somebody, you get married, and things don't work. So then I guess you made a mistake, and then so you once is a mistake, and then twice is. I don't believe in that because I believe things happen.
Sweetheart, twice is on you.
Okay.
You should have learned from that very first
No,
mistake. Okay,
Lessons are
and
to be
not
learned.
saying that your child is a mistake, right?
Of course
But the
not.
fact that you chose the wrong man to have kids with, and secondly, not to have a marriage after the next one or before
Marriage
the next
doesn't
one.
determine, and I'm a person that wants to be married, but marriage don't determine anything. I done known people to be married for a long time and it don't work out, baby. So
Okay.
yeah, you are no, honey, but
Okay.
you're too aggressive now.
No problem. Well, the aggressiveness.
That is his problem. He's like he's feeling threatened by them all now. So now he's challenging them on calling them out on all their dirty laundry. But bro, you're still wearing your little brother's pants, so don't forget that. And with running shoes, come on. Oh, I forgot you ghetto.
Hey,
so
that's Balenciagas, bro. That's $400 shoes.
fuck that. So he supports a child pedophile fucking company. Fuck you, bro. Like you're an idiot. You're supposed to be wooing these ladies into thinking you're a special person and somebody
To
they
help
would
them
want to
out,
do
yeah.
something with,
Yeah.
and you're knocking them down a peg just so you can be dominant before you even start the relationship.
Look, she's
You're gonna be
dying.
single for a while. Like if he got relaxed because if this girl get mad, I wouldn't want her to come running at me. She gonna fucking knock the shit out of you, bro. You're gonna see next week quicker than you think. So like, she's a big girl. She getting a little upset too. So you better shut up.
She's got that dump truck there, so be careful, my guy.
Yeah, man. She don't have a backup beeper
You
either.
see
She
her
gonna run
eyes.
you
You
over.
see her eyes. She's
That's
just
what I'm
like,
Yep. She's eyeing him up and down
Look
for
at
what
the
she
arm.
can do to him and not sexually. She gonna fucking fuck him up.
Look at her arm. Look.
That's what I'm saying. Her arm's as big as his. Like,
Twice.
he can't challenge that, bro.
Comes from a southern man, right?
Baby, let me explain
And we
something to
stand
you.
on what we talking
My roots
about.
come from Texas, so
Okay, I'm from New Orleans.
okay, so
You know what I
the
mean?
South,
So
the
when
battles
you-
of the South.
All right,
like I
Brian,
said again.
Brian, let's move on.
Okay,
Let's move on. Let's
no
move on.
problem. Have a good day, love.
If we can have your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shay, and I'm 37.
And Shay, what do you
Hello,
do?
Shay.
I am an insurance adjuster, and I'm just waiting to take my real estate license.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just based off of the energy, I didn't want to pop it too soon. I like to feel you out first, but just based off of the energy and the conversations that were had between the women, and just overall, that's it.
So you a follower?
No, I went out. That's why I said I didn't pop it right away. I wanted to see for myself.
So you didn't like my responses and the women that I responded to? You didn't like the responses?
Yeah, basically.
Just the energy from it. Yeah.
The energy is too strong for you, huh?
Not necessarily too strong. I just didn't too much care for it.
That's understandable. I respect that, though.
Thank you.
Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Davinia, and I'm 41.
And Davinia, what do you do?
I'm a compliance analyst for a payment processing company.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon. I was waiting because I was trying to feel the energy, the vibe, the connection, chemistry. And I believe he was speaking very well. very suave, handsome gentleman. So I was trying to give it some time, but then it started to feel like an attack, and I didn't like or agree with the attack. So that was why I popped my balloon.
Okay. So you say it felt like an attack. Can you elaborate on that?
You don't judge people from their past, or you like to start off with a clean slate. I don't think that if a relationship works out for a woman and it happens to be her second baby daddy per se, I don't think that's her fault. So if she decides to stay and marry the man, like Brian says, then that means she's settling. And I don't agree with a woman having to settle just because the opinions of others thinking that, it's going to be her fault. It's her fault because it didn't work out. No.
Okay.
Because people, they start off with different personas, and then you slowly kind of learn who they really are. So if you decide to walk away because that situation isn't healthy for you, that doesn't mean that it's your fault that it didn't work out.
Okay. Okay. So there's 4 billion women on the planet. I'm a black American from Louisiana. I have the choice to have the pick of the litter. So why would I pick you if you have multiple baby daddies?
Well, don't pick me.
Right.
He's got those sleeky lines, eh? Those like,
But they're,
yeah.
yeah. Look at me, I'm awesome. I'm awesome. How can you put me down? I'm awesome. I'm awesome. It's funny because you wanted me to judge most of the girls on the show, but it's the guy who needs the judging. That guy's pathetic. He's walking around like he's a big gangster and all this other stuff. But what has he got going on in his life that really makes him the man he's supposed to be? You flowing with cash. You driving around in a big old fat Porsche. You got a nice sweet ass house back home, or you still hit up the hood because you want to hang with your boys. You can't hold on to shit
I ain't
like
from
that.
the ghetto. I can't go to dating show and be like, oh, I'm from the ghetto. If you're from the ghetto, you're from the ghetto.
But that doesn't make you special saying you're from the ghetto. What does that make? That actually is trying to instill fear in them that they need to obey you because you're from the ghetto, which makes you rough and tough, and you can take care of your business if things get out of hand. That's not what a woman's looking for. I mean, come on, man. You're not smart at all. If you're just looking to get a piece of ass, you just talk that shit all day long. Yeah, sure, right, whatever. But those women are never going to stick around. You're on a dating show because you want to date. If you just want to get laid, go to a strip club. Most of these girls probably work there anyway.
And
You
I
have the
understand
choice.
that.
You have the choice. We all have a choice.
I have the choice, but you're
Yeah.
judging me on the fact that I have the choice.
No, I'm not judging you. That just means that I'm not for you. If you're going to judge me because my second baby daddy didn't work out for me, then I'm not for you. So I'm not judging
And I
you and your
understand that.
opinion
How many kids
and your
you have?
preference. I have 3.
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay, how many baby daddies?
2.
2. Okay, so it's no disrespect towards that, right? But I just want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier, right? We give you a few from one man.
See, he already put himself in the top tier. Because I'm part of the top tier. Bro,
And the funny thing
you can't
is-
just make yourself part of something. You have to prove it.
He has a kid too. The
He only
gangster.
has one kid though, so he's looking down on them for having multiples and not getting married and stuff like that. So, but the way he's going about this, it's like, I don't know if he plans on getting married with the next one, because he's not going to be successful in that at all if he keeps talking the way he talks.
Top tier, eh?
Unless he keeps going for ghetto girls, which are probably not going to want to be married anyways and play around on behind your back anyways. It's just your whole mindset is lost, bro. He shouldn't even be on the show. They should have just did an open mic show out on the street where they just run into girls in New Orleans. Yo, you from the ghetto? This is Brian. Let's hook you guys up. You guys are from New Orleans and ghetto. Like, come on, bro. You're
Brian's to
stupid.
the street. Come on. He probably runs the blocks too. You
Like,
feel
he's not
me?
even, he hasn't talked about anything he likes to do. He's just putting down.
Yep.
Nothing. But you're attractive. So all you want to do is fuck everybody. You don't really want a relationship, bro. Like, you're lost.
That's it. If you have multiple from a different man, that disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier woman from getting a top
That's
tier
exactly
man
right. Why?
if
Because
she
there's
has-
billions of women on this planet. All
I
right?
respect your opinion.
Okay.
Okay,
there's
well,
billions of men on
Brian,
the
that
planet,
is
too.
all the balloons popped.
No problem.
But we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
All right. Thank you.
Sorry, Brian.
See, he's still pointing out at the girls. Hey, call me. Some of the girls are thinking about it. That's the sad part, is the ones who have 3 kids are thinking about it. I could use a 4th. He's handsome. What the fuck?